What up, fellow clashers? It's me, Gromich, here coming with you another COC video. Here with my clan, Smash Base. That's right, smash the base. Alright, check this out. I'm answering the question, the ultimate question. Is engineering dead? Some of you are wondering, what is an engineered base? What is engineering? What are you talking about? Well, I am going to go ahead and tell you all about it. So what an engineered base is means that you are putting your offenses and upgrading only your offense as your priority. Defense takes a secondary. It actually takes a backseat. So what this does is allows you to modify your war weight. So you have a lot of heavy hitters in your clan, man. You got some Town Hall 10s and you're a whole bunch of Town Hall 9s. Or you're a bunch of Town Hall 8s and you got a Town Hall 9. Well, you can actually have some bases in there that are actually maybe Town Hall 10 as well, maybe 11 even, all the way up there. But their defenses are so low that they actually rank lower than any of your other members in your clan. How does that help? Well, they can attack way higher. Yes, their bases can be 3-starred, but what has happened is it changed the war weight, and almost like it nullifies your highest member and brings them back down to a basic level. So when you get matched up with other players, you actually do have better chances of getting matched up. Now, Supercell's mentioned that basically they fixed that issue, and they were trying to make it so that way you play the game in the original way it was intended, which was to, I don't know, maybe just level up your clan just a little at a time, creating this balanced leveling so you don't upgrade your Town Hall until everything else is maxed out, even your heroes. That is the original way that it was intended to play. But, I don't know, they kind of mentioned they wanted players to play that they want to play, and they want to eliminate the idea of engineering, but how could you do both? You can't. So anyways, is it dead? Well, let's take a look. Alright. So let's go ahead and take a look here. This is my war report, so let's go and see how we did in my last war. Now, I was about to start another war, so it cleared off my main log. Yeah, I hate to say it, we actually lost this one. We were doing really well, but we game against a engineered clan. Gotta love engineered clans. You know, we're kind of semi-one. I'm kind of not sure if I want to go the engineering route or not. I originally did. I was going to just like have basically a Town Hall 7, a Town Hall 6, a Town Hall 8, 9, and 10. Each of them engineered. That way they had each of those Town Halls' original defenses, but maxed out maybe. Town Halls just being up higher. Just thought it'd be kind of fun to do something like that, but I don't know. I'm going back and forth between the idea. So here's our group here. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on with this clan here. I mean, this is like one of their war bases, and you can see here he's Town Hall 10, nearly maxed out Town Hall 10 except for the walls. Then you go the next one. Here's a Town Hall 10, nearly maxed out. That's 2 Town Hall 10s we're going against. I'm on Town Hall 9.5, so I'm really a 9 with a Town Hall 10. So we're already at a huge disadvantage because of their war weight. Here's a Town Hall 9 almost maxed out. Town Hall 9 maxed out. Town Hall 9 almost maxed out. Again. As you can see here, now we're starting to dip down. So this is a Town Hall 9, not all maxed out, but pretty close. Town Hall 8. But look at this. Look at this right here. Engineered. Right here. This is a Town Hall 8 with a Town Hall 10 actual Town Hall in there. So this person right here has higher level troops. Okay, here's your 8. Standard 8, Standard 8. So the rankings are going pretty good. Standard 8. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Standard 8. We're good so far, right? Everything's looking just about right. So the mids, they got quite a few of them. Then we start getting really interesting over here. Like, what's going on here? Ah, look at that. Town Hall 8 with a Town Hall 7 layout. Another engineered base. Town Hall 9 And look at this. This is where it really starts, at level 19 or 19th down from here. Level 9. With very, very, very low defenses. And it looks like there's not much there, but that queen is just devastating for anyone who's actually paired up against them. So it hurts the lower end of our group, especially since we have Town Hall 7s. And because of this 9, they can't really take it on themselves. So it forces the higher people to actually have to drop down a little bit to come down and take these guys. Able to loon this one. I mean, not loon this one, but dragon attack this one, no problem. I was able to do it pretty well. But I mean, what's what I'm talking about. And then every once in a while you get a regular base in there, but they throw these engineered bases in there, and it actually changes the outcome of how you're ranked. So like this one here, Town Hall level 7, and this is a perfect example of engineered base. And just the cannon at level 1. Usually they don't add any defenses. So here we go. This is the 23rd, 24th, another one. And this is a starting of a 25th one, doing the same thing. This is Town Hall level 4 with level 1 defense. But see, these 3 bases down here offsetted those 2 top bases. So now those 2 top bases are Town Hall 10s, and we're going against them with 1 Town Hall 9.5 and 1 Town Hall 10. So one is a perfect matchup, but the other one, for me, not so good. Not so good. So let's go ahead and take a look here at some reward report and attacks that actually did happen in this. Yeah, they actually, I changed my base. I used one of the bases that I attacked before, and look, they only were able to get 1 star on me, even though they're Town Hall 10. They just couldn't do it, and then they even avoided the other one. But I believe they avoided it because they knew they had such an advantage. And all others are all 3-star. Obviously, when you got your attacks going much lower, -2, basically, in this plan, except for 1 attack. Yeah, you can 3-star a lot easier. Us, well, we have perfect all at the bottom. Perfect knight there at the bottom. And then right towards the top, that's when we lost it. We had 3 bases that we just couldn't get the 3-star. Understanding that a lot of our hires had to drop lower to be able to help out. Not all of them. And then a couple failed attacks on my part. I mean, literally, look at this. Little Grommage, 99%. I'm going to have to show you this one in a second here. But let's go ahead and take a look. So, B. Combs doing his first attack, getting 60%. Let's go ahead and look at this one. Because, I mean, I don't mind showing... No, let's not do that one. Let's do this one right here. So, I'm going to do the 3 stars. So, Grommage here. That's me. Grommage going in here. Let's take a look and see what I do. So, we get into this attack here. And as you can see here, I send in some loons, I haste them up through. I'm trying to get that CC out. Now what's cool is that this is probably one of the best ideas I've ever seen in a clan do for what to put into a CC against air-based attacks. You have a bunch of archers, and then you have 1 dragon. Those archers take a long time to come out and clear out before that actual dragon does. So just doing a basic balloon lure doesn't work so well. But again, a poison can take out all the archers, no problem. Poison can also help soften up the dragon there, and I just go ahead and send my heroes to take care of that. Hopefully to come on in and be able to take care of this queen too as well, and maybe this AD. I go ahead and got that going on. Everything's looking good. Luring that queen over. I'm just going to go ahead and send my loons in. And I did a little spammy on this one, but that's only because of the layout I had. And then I send in my lavas in. And my lavas come in there, 1 burst. I haste my loons up forward, trying to get them through this base as quickly as I can. I am working against this air sweeper, but the loons are coming in, doing what they have to do. It's going heavier onto one side, which I kind of like to even it out, but it is what it is sometimes. Haste them through. I got minions everywhere, lava pups everywhere. Everything's flowing. I throw some balloons on the back end, which I probably should have saved them and brought them onto this end instead to help out over here, but that's okay. It's what happens. It's exactly it. I got a loon there, and it's actually tanking for all those other loons, because normally that Wiz Tower would really be devastating to all these loons. So it ended up helping out in the long run. having one loon before the others. And again, that's all the defenses at that point. So now it's just purely cleanup, and I got enough lava pups and minions in here to go ahead and clean this up. So everything is going perfect and well. My queen's even still alive, so this is even better. You know, flying through this base and just nailed it right there. Nice little 3-star, almost like the last few seconds, but it doesn't matter. The minions just fly through the base. So done, 3-star, right on. Thinking everything's going good in this war, right? Landed my 3-star from the top there. I figure I'm going to leave these 2 bases alone. Let B comes to sit, just because of the way the war was standing. The others didn't even bother to attack, and the number 1 person actually only got 1 star on it. But let's go ahead and take a look here. Here's my second attack with Gromach here. This is another perfect, nice little 3-star coming in with on this base. Now this one here, I send actually just 1 loon on each of these here. Now this isn't huge amount of value, because again, these are just ground attacks, ground defenses, so it doesn't really help me out in the loons category, but I sent them in there for one reason: to clear that out of there so I can send my heroes up towards the center to draw out that CC and to annihilate them and maybe hopefully get that queen. So see how that worked out? I had to actually eliminate those to get my heroes in there. So I'm sending them in, I'm poisoning, raging with the ability, and then I'm just kind of trying to let this do its work, and hopefully. Now I thought about sending my queen on this way all the way through and then getting those 2 80s, which would have been really beneficial too, but then that queen wouldn't have been taken care of. What I've since learned is that skeleton actual spells work really good at eliminating the queen if there's nothing around her, and that would have been perfect for her actually, and that's what I should have done. Then it would have been better and more efficient. But I send in loons, and I send my lavas in, and then I'm going to haste them on through here, and then I even haste onto the backside to kind of bring everybody forward, and I try to space out my haste just in the right way to not have so much overlap, to maximize the haste locations, and then I'm trying to think of where they're going to flow and go next, because in that way it's more efficient. I did have some overlap there, so it wasn't an excellent, amazing spell. I throw some loons in the back end here, kind of help with those defenses that I didn't get. I was hoping to take out that last AD with these loons, and then I still have that Wiz Tower just hacking everything. But everything, this is the one where it was a close call because there was so much cleanup, and all my loons are all compact into one area going off to one side. But I have enough here. This is good. This goes a whole lot better than I anticipated, and yeah, it's just cleanup right here. Nice little perfect, another 3-star with my main account Gromach here. So again, Lava Lunian, fantastic. So let's go on to the next one here, and let's see. This is where things go really weird. My little account, Little Gromach, I was thinking, you know, I can get another 2-3 stars doing Lava Lunian. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm actually going to play this because look how close this is. This is a 99%. So I see this base and I'm like, shoot, man, how am I going to get into this thing? So I decide I'm going to try to lure out the CC, and I'm going to go from this side, because if this actual archer tower is almost right in the line perfectly with the defense, and it does do a good job. But again, like that's the example I was talking about. So, some of the archers came out, but I need a long, steady stream of these archers, and I can't just send in another set right after, because those archers come right after him and annihilate him even faster. So those 2 loons were completely wasted. That's where the opposite, I lost on value. Well, I figured, you know what, might as well just go ahead and do the attack. I can't waste any more loons. I need to make sure I'm efficient as possible. Send in the king, the queen, and then I use his ability just to get rid of those archers, letting my queen just go up there. Looks like I did a pretty decent job. I think I got the other queen too, or actually she might be behind. No, I got her. Good. My queen's going through, so I got what I needed. My queen's alive, so I'm trying to think, well, shoot, how can I keep her alive and still get some more value out of her? So I'll just let her run. This is probably my biggest problem. I wasted 2 seconds here trying to make a decision, and if I made my decision a lot faster, you know, I was thinking I can clear out an AD or something. If I just sent them in faster, I would have had more assistance for that queen, preventing her from getting attacked and hit, and this would have gone a whole lot better. So I go very wide here, and I send some llama hounds and a bunch of loons in, and I start hasting them through. And they're going to fly through the core, and they go through the backside. That last few seconds of hesitation there is what cost me this whole thing from getting a perfect 3-star. After that, it's now everything's all clumped together, which is actually pretty scary. I need them more spread out. And then I haste my loons through, and I try to put them in the center to get as much value, and then I had an overlap. I did an overlap. Again, I try not to do those overlaps. Simple little mistakes, but you know, it's always afterwards you start realizing, because in the middle of the battle, you're like in the heat of it all, and so you make decisions that are on whim, and it's on gut instinct and feeling. And so it's not really like this precise way to figure out your attacks. You come in with a plan, but sometimes that plan just goes straight to the fan, you know? So yeah, anyways, I was thinking, man, I might be able to clean this up. It's looking very close. The seconds you see is the exact seconds in the match. 30 seconds, look how much is left. I'm like, oh, I don't know. But then my loon split off a little bit. I'm like, ooh, maybe a chance. And I'm going to go ahead and rush a little bit here and then bring it back. Here we go. The last 15 seconds here. Watch how close this is. I mean, like, I was like on edge for this last little bit because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I could do this. Maybe 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Oh, come on, I could do this. This is exactly what I'm thinking. I'm like, yes, I got it. Oh my gosh, the dreaded 99%. Oh, nothing worse. This stupid little builder hut. My gosh, I could have saved 1 minion and just threw it over there and actually had that. But you know what? Simple little mistakes in a battle can lead up to 1 second loss, and that 1 second loss can make and break a difference between a 2-star and a 3-star. Believe it or not, if I would have landed that, this is the 1-star we needed, and that would have converted it to a win. Now at this time, I still had some people that needed to do some attacks, so that doesn't mean, you know, I lost the war for us, but you know, I that could have been what made us win. Because we have the percentage. Even right now, we have the percentage. All right, so anyways, I'm going to go just do the 3 stars here. So Beetle 2, let's go ahead and do one more, and then I'm going to move on. All right, so Beetle's going to go ahead and send in 2 of his golems in. That's going to lure out the CC with a bunch of archers in the back to clean up the junk defense bases. He sends a bunch of wall breakers in to blow a hole in there, and then also maybe to distract that dragon while these wizards come in and the golems come on in. So hopefully it stays distracted. Then here comes Pikas. Yes, that's right, some Pikas. And he's got his queen in there. Everything's going right here. Now everything is all bunched up, which is a little bit scary. But he hastes those Pikas, which are going to help get them through this base really fast. They really shred, especially when haste. Even more so when raged. And then he throws a heal in there to kind of keep those wizards alive. And the Pikas are kind of flowing through pretty well. Pikas are actually pretty good in this game. I just don't recommend going too heavy with them. But they are very decent, especially paired with Valkyries. So Valkyries and Pika mix is really good. So then I'm going in, he's sending it through. Everything's going fine. He's got almost half the base destroyed here. Got junk bases on the outside, which is easy to clean up for half. But with all those Pikas over there, I'd rather have those Pikas in the core pushing towards those defenses than running around the outside. But, you know, sometimes that is what it is. You're at the mercy of the AI. He does have some wizards that he held back, which is a very smart thing to do. You always want to hold back on a couple of troops to help out clean up or help out in specific areas that could make or break your battle. And plus it gives you the ability to have a little more control of what happens in the battle instead of just releasing it to the AI of the actual program, because that can also kill you. You know, the AI just sometimes do some strange things, and those strange things can make or break your battle. So if you have a couple little out there, it lets you have a little more control. And that's what he did here. So if you can see there, the cannon's distracted because he dropped those wizards and he was able to take it out. Whereas if he didn't, then he would have to rely on his everything else to take it out. So again, last defense, and everything else is just pure cleanup. So awesome job, Beetle. Fantastic. Love your 3-star. That was an amazing ground attack 3-star. So thank you for sharing that. Ground is not dead. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the last part of this, which is our most heroic attack. That would be What do you know? Me, Gromage here with Femto. Okay, alright. So, this is a dragon attack. Love the dragon attacks. I zap this AD right here, eliminate it completely. I'm trying to get at actually 2 ADs at the same time. So notice I aim for the corners of them, and that way I can weaken one a little more and the other. And look, I almost could take out 2 of the ADs with 3 quakes on itself. So if they're close enough together, that's what I highly recommend. You do one corner right at the very edge, another one at the other corner right at the very edge, and then of course you have to pick an AD that you're going to take out and do the third drop. And you can almost get 2. So look at that, 2 ADs. So I drop my loons in, my dragons in, spread them apart, and then I'm trying to create a funnel. I start with the outsides and working inward. Then I bunch them all up towards the center because I'm trying to get them to go to that core there. But there's a problem is that there's 2 rings here. So I needed to actually clear out the area twice. The inner ring and the outer ring, so that I can have funnel going forward. And I didn't quite do that, so that caused a problem here. But the CC is allowing some of my stuff to come on in, so that might work out okay. It's almost disastrous, but again, those ADs are gone, so that's all of the dragons. Now that the CC is all eliminated and destroyed and all the ADs are gone, the only thing that's going to stop this now are these archer towers. And these archer towers are going to slowly whittle down the dragons, but I have a lot of dragons left over because of how smart I was in doing that attack and precision, taking out those ADs and damaging the other one, and creating a decent funnel that still allowed most of my dragons towards the core. But yeah, so here we go, taking out one of the few of the Wiz towers, and a bunch of dragons coming towards the bottom. I got a couple dragons running through the top there. Notice that they're doing a decent job being able to take it through, and that last dragon died right before it got to that tower. I was hoping it would take it out, but it doesn't matter. I have enough here. This is plenty. There you go. That's the last of the defenses. Nothing's left. This is a pure straight cleanup. Another perfectly wonderful 3-star by Femto Gromage here. So there it is, 100%. By the way, if you noticed, all my mini accounts are actually named after measurements. So as they get smaller and smaller and smaller, Femto is one of them. Okay, anyways, and then Atto. There you go. There you have it. So if you like this video, definitely hit the like button. I definitely want you to tell me about what you think about this video right down and below. And don't forget to subscribe. Until then, this is Gromage saying, smash base!